Hey folks, Chris, once again, welcome back to my video. This is another request. Excuse me. This time from Felix. And he wanted me to react to a video called Why the Cake Trilogy was deleted. Filthy Frank iDubbbz Baxfo's Cake series was removed. I'll give you one reason after the video I saw even a minute ago. But let's watch it. I'll tell you why it was deleted, because these videos are fucking gross.
Stop crying, it's not cunt. Nowadays. Get the fuck back!
People often speak about the glory days of YouTube. How they miss this or that creator, how they miss all the YouTube layouts or genres of content entirely. Some people say they miss how you were able to get away with a lot more offensive content which didn't quite fit the status quo. Each year we see more and more iconic videos removed from YouTube. This is so YouTube can keep themselves in the good books of our supreme capitalist overlords who place ads on our videos. Videos like iDubbbz's Leafy Content Cop and Gokunaru's Video Vigilante, both of which have been ripped away from people who spent countless hours creating them. It really does put a sour taste in the mouth of the fans of YouTube affected by this policing. And
yeah, a video you worked so fucking hard on. Especially if it was a fucking hour. But yeah, YouTube decides to be a fucking cum hole and just fucking delete your fucking video, if not your whole fucking channel. I'm like, I hate.
Nowhere else is that more apparent than with the recent removal of the Cake Trilogy. For those of you who have never heard of this, the Cake Trilogy was a collection of videos on the TV Filthy Frank channel and featured iDubbbz, Maximofo, Anything Reviews, How To Basic and others. In all three videos, the boys dress up as gourmet chefs and create some of the most horrific cakes you'll ever see. Well, this isn't for everyone. It is an incredibly iconic series in the history of YouTube. These guys creating videos with one another was a huge deal back in the day. All of them individually were able to build a large audience making unique and offensive content. This positioned them as part of YouTube's counterculture. For a lot of people, seeing these guys making so many brilliant videos together was one of the best periods on YouTube, and the Cake Trilogy is probably their most revered videos. But now all the videos...
Do you have to show this shit though?
Cake, hair cake, and human cake entirely removed from TV Filthy Frank's channel. Of course, there were some people who showed their disappointment when discovering the situation.
I wonder why they were deleted.
Especially on Twitter and Reddit, people showed their displeasure with YouTube's decision. I did see one comment asking if Joji might have removed the video himself. This was my initial question too. After all, he's made serious attempts to distance himself from Filthy Frank, and the gross factor of these videos might have been too much for his current image if they were brought to light. I can confirm this is not the case. YouTube did remove these videos. Human cake was removed for violent and graphic content, whereas hair cake and vomit cake
makes sense.
was removed for violating terms of service. But why now? Why in the middle of 2020? Have we not suffered enough already? Well,
yeah,
vomit cake
exactly.
was actually removed in November 2019. It was only the other two that were removed recently.
Have we not suffered already from this YouTube censoring horse shit?
That being on August the 11th, 2020. It has been suggested that in fact PewDiePie was behind the videos being banned now. He recently watched Human Cake on...
I mean, I know this stuff is gross, but I think you should be able to film whatever the hell you want as long as you're not hurting anybody, you know?
And it's theorized that this brought the Cake Trilogy to the attention of people who run YouTube. This is completely unproven, but it's a present theory going around. Whatever the reason for these videos being brought to the attention of YouTube, the real reason the Cake Trilogy was deleted was because YouTube continues to push its corporate image of non-offensive content to appease the businesses who pay for the ads on YouTube videos. Just like Content Cop, and just like Video Vigilante, both these videos were removed retroactively after YouTube updated its policies and guidelines. Maybe that's why they're going back and removing the Cake Trilogy too. Maybe it breaks new guidelines. But it's been 4 or 5 years since these Cake Trilogy videos were released. Surely going back that far is a bit extreme. However, YouTube stated very clearly why they decided to remove each video, and each reason given was to do with the guidelines. We'd probably be here all day if we were to dissect exactly which part of the guidelines were not followed by the first two videos. Violating terms of service could mean literally anything. But the reason human cake was removed was laid out very clear to see. The violent or graphic content guidelines are a subsection of YouTube's overall policies. So let's see exactly why human cake was removed. Firstly, let's look at violence. It would make sense why YouTube wouldn't want violence on their sites. War, terrorist attacks and sexual assaults don't make for the most family-friendly content.
If it's fake shit from death scenes from a horror movie, that's nothing to censor. It's fake fucking blood. Oh my god.
With that in mind, let's have a look at the most violent moments of human cake.
Your flags are down.
Well, there's a little bit of violence, but it's very timid and it's obviously something playful. Everyone in the video is clearly
We're just tackling each other. So what?
friends, and no one suffered any kind of serious injury. If human cake was removed for violence, it'd be an absolute joke. So with the violence being invalidated as a reason to delete human cake, let's take a look at the other part of the policy on graphic content.
Oh yes.
Graphic content is defined as footage or imagery showing bodily fluids such as blood or vomit. Well, I think we've cracked it. That probably makes sense. There is a decent amount of vomiting, not only in human cake, but in the entirety of the cake trilogy. It doesn't take a genius to realise that vomit cake was probably removed from vomit. You can talk about whether the guidelines themselves are ridiculous, which they most certainly are, but these removals do unfortunately follow the guidelines. The scariest part of all of this, though, is that the TV Filthy Frank channel is now in complete limbo. Having 2 videos removed for breaking community guidelines also means the channel has 2 strikes against it. A third in the next 90 days would mean the complete permanent removal of the entire Filthy Frank channel. Needless to say, this would be an absolute travesty of justice. Filthy Frank is such an important figure when it comes to the history of YouTube. People were such huge fans of his work and are left so void of anything remotely similar that they'll watch the watered down versions in the form of clone channels. Filthy Frank is on the verge of being entirely deleted off the face of YouTube. Even though George has deserted the channel and has been so successful under the alias Joji, I'm sure he wouldn't want years of creativity and hard work completely nuked. Even YouTube would be effectively killing off part of himself by deleting Filthy Frank's channel. The Cake Trilogy may well be gone, but this might just be the start of something much more tragic. One of the site's most historically important channels being lost forever. Next week's video will be the rise of Filthy Frank, where we'll be looking at the entire history of Filthy Frank on YouTube. So if you enjoyed this, please be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, 19 minutes can't do that. But yeah, I can see why those got deleted because they were gross. They were showing body fluids like vomit, pubic hair, whatever, that shit. But it's not like they're showing any porn or nudity or any of that shit. But the puking and that shit I can understand, but the blood and gore and violence, why did they get blocked for that? I mean, I show blood. I talk about blood and gore and violence because I love horror movies. I mean, this stuff, I talk about it all the time. I hope the guy don't get fucking blocked. I mean, I just started this channel a couple months ago. But hopefully it'll stay up forever. But yeah, I mean, I get that they're showing some pretty graphic shit, but I don't think they should get blocked or deleted. And a lot of people were bitching at me because I said we should sign a petition to get rid of Ricky Burke. I'm like, dude, I'm just fucking joking. I don't fucking mean it. Just because I don't like Ricky Burke doesn't mean I want him to perish. I mean, I don't like him, but yeah, I've talked too much about Ricky Burke on this damn channel. But yeah, that's why I don't really show stuff on videos on my channel, because I want to get copyright. I'm surprised I got scot-free on that My Little Pony video, because there was a song on that video. I remember when I couldn't find my headphones, so I had to play the video And with the music allowed, I didn't get blocked from it. I got lucky. But, yeah. I don't know. So with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.